Hi, my name is Sergia Starr, and I am doing these videos on meditation. I just had I haven't had my first meditation, but this is the first of 100 consecutive days of meditation. I haven't been consistent. Maybe I might miss 1 or 2 days a week, but have been meditating for an hour a day for the past 2 months, maybe. I went to see Kile Cease and EOL, Evolving Out Loud. He spoke about meditating and how he just awakened, and ever since I started doing meditations for an hour as he suggested, and things have been showing up. So yesterday I was at Manhattan Beach with a friend, and we talk about the work that we want to do in the world and what's stopping us. I have been working. And I feel like inspiring young people. I do my one-woman show called I Didn't Cry. I'm an actress. I'm a writer. I do workshops to teach young people entrepreneurial skills, and I use theater games and writing exercises to open up their minds. Plus affirmations. I do affirmations with these young people, high school. I work with a high school of young girls, a group of young girls in a high school. So me and my friend, yesterday walking on the beach, we're talking about, we want to do the YouTube videos and we want to do this thing. And she's like, why don't you do it? I'm like, what's stopping you? So, I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get makeup on. That's really what's stopping me, getting ready. And sometimes I just don't want to get ready, and I am unproductive. So she dared me to do 100 days of videos, uncut, unfiltered, and just speak from my heart. No makeup on, hair not done. I still have to undo my twisties. You can see my gray hair, which I usually paint off with some mascara or something. And so I was asking her, well, do you do videos? I mean, you're also out there looking to make an impact in the world and sharing information to inspire people to just live into their greatness, giving information. Her and I are seekers of just, I want to say it is personal development, but it's a little deeper than that. Is evolving and getting connected to our spiritual self, to our higher self. And so she said she will be doing this too. Her name is Celine. And she says she's going to be out there doing it too. So I'm going to check on her video. So I meditated for 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. And in the beginning, I woke up at 5 a.m. to do this. My kids are asleep. I got 3 children. My husband stayed in bed, and I came to the living room. And the first few minutes, you're up and you're in your mind. So what came to my mind is doing this video. Oh my goodness, I'm really going to do this. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be fearless. I'm in my thoughts. So I'm listening to myself. Kyle talks about just listen to your conversation, whatever shows up there, pay attention to it. And I started thinking about, why am I thinking about doing this video? Why am I thinking about how I'm gonna look? Maybe I should do my hair. I had curlers on, so I did not want to do this video with little curlers at the bottom of my my little twisties. And but the thought was on looking good. And something showed up there. I stayed with the thought because I said, wait a minute, let me focus. That's the alarm. Let me change this alarm. My husband got up and put the alarm up. And I guess it's for me to wake up the kids, but I'm not going to wake up the kids right now. I'm going to finish this like I said I would. But this is what showed up on the video. I mean, not the video, on my meditation. Looking good. And in looking good, I started thinking, I kept with the thought, okay, what am I going to say? How am I going to sound? What am I going to talk about? And that, what came up was, why are you always focused on looking good? What is it that you really want people to connect with? And I want people to connect with my heart, you know, and what I'm up to in this world. And I want people to stop looking with their eyes and listening with their hearts, their spirit. So yeah, that's what came up in the thoughts in my mind, and how we're so obsessed in looking good. And what came up also is, even in conversation, when I'm having a conversation with someone, I am not there with them listening. I am thinking about, okay, they're talking about this, so and I'm listening kind of. I'm going to say this thing to make me look good and sound good too. I'm going to tell them about this thing that happened to me. So this is an interesting story for me to tell them. And they're talking, but I'm in my head, not present, not aware, not awakened. And I am love, prosperity, and awakened. And those are my affirmations. I am prosperity, I am love, I am awakening. And I do affirmations, and I teach children affirmations, and my kids, they do affirmations. My husband, like, we are an affirmation family. Like, we really do know that the mind, the power of the mind is limitless, and we know that with the words that we say, we create the action, and information comes to us. Because when you say you're love and you recognize that you're not being loving right now, and it's not perfect, I'm not perfect, not at all. We mess up, but we do recognize, I said I am love, and when I get to affirm that, I can go back and correct things, and apologize and ask for forgiveness. And then I go a little further to say, what can I do to make this up? Or what is it that I can, what am I going to put in place, for the next time? So that came up, just looking good and trying to do this video. So I'm like, okay, I'll share that. I want to share that. Just stop trying to look good, Sergia. Just share your heart. Share your spirit, what's in your heart, to tell the world what is it that you want to share with the world. And I want you guys, if you are out there and you have something to share with the world, to do it and not wait and make mistakes, and have the courage to not look good all the time. Hopefully I won't be making videos like this, but I will. I'm gonna be doing 100 videos just waking up. I usually wake up I try to wake up between 4-5 in the morning. Just make sure that everybody's asleep and the house is quiet, the city is quiet, there's no sirens going on. I live in Los Angeles, and it could get loud, and it's a great time to just be listening to what God has to say. I think that's it. I did want to say more, but we have to get ready to church. And I want to say something about positive affirmations. That came up too. I'm going to say that and then finish. So, and I think I already did say it. Like, when I am love, be love, right? But I also say I am prosperous. And I say I am awakening. In those two aspects, when I say I am prosperous, what does that mean? So I do research and learn more. And how do I spend my time? Am I watching TV too much? Am I just sitting down? Like, how am I using my time? Because to gain prosperity, you have to be aware of your time. Who am I speaking to? How much time am I on Facebook? How much time am I on YouTube? Am I being creative? Am I making contact? Am I outside calling people, meeting people? People who could get me to the next level? Am I asking? Am I out there asking for the right things that I need to ask for? Like, can I get a contract? Can I work in your school? Can I work with your nonprofit? I want to do this for the community. I want to beautify my community. I want to empower my community. How can I be used? And that makes me prosperous, and yeah, you got to be creative. There's a lot that goes into prosperity. But, your family, how am I spending time with my children? How am I spending time with my husband? How's my home looking? Like, is it clean? It's not right now. In awakening, is doing this. Meditating has been a big part of me stating I am awakening. And being disciplined to do something to awaken me to a better self. That's action behind those words, behind that thought and desire in my spirit, because that's what I've always loved knowledge. I always am seeking knowledge. So that's what came up in my meditation today. A lot more came up, but I can't stay here and tell you everything. Have a wonderful, prosperous, positive, and productive day. God bless you. Mwah.